What's up guys? Sierra here, and I am super duper excited because today I'm going to be showing you how to draw, I think it's probably my favorite sacred geometry, and that is Metatron's cube. So there are tons of ways to draw this geometry. I'm just showing you one way to do it. So we'll basically start with the flower of life pattern. So if you don't know how to draw the flower of life, you can go back and watch my other video on how to do that. So we'll start with that and then basically move into using the ruler to draw some star tetrahedrons, 6-pointed stars, and then basically connect all the different lines. So I'll take you through it and let's get going. Alright, so today you will need a compass, a ruler, a pencil, an eraser, and a marker of your choice. I use black. So let's get that out of the way, and first we're going to find the center of our paper. If you don't know how to do this, go back and watch my other flower of life tutorial video. So now we'll take our compass, and you want it small enough that you can fit quite a few circles on your paper. So I like to have it at about 1 inch or maybe a little bit smaller. So we'll draw our flower of life to get the pattern started, and again, if you do not know how to do this, go back and watch my other flower of life tutorial. I'll link it below. So now we've got our flower of life pattern, and next grab your ruler. We're going to make some lines. So you're lining them up. You can see here at the center point of some of these circles, basically making a 60/30 degree line on either side of the paper. Now we're going to make some more circles. Basically at the top of each circle, where each line juts out from the center, you're going to make 2 circles. So watch here where I'm putting the center of my compass at the top of each circle. So you're going to do this on each line, so there should be 6 lines all going out at an angle. Time for the marker. So grab your marker, and if you have a compass that allows you to place the marker in place of the pencil, the graphite, that's going to make this much easier for you. But if you have a compass like mine, you'll have to do this part by hand. So basically we're going to outline the 13 circles that we need to keep before we erase the pencil underneath. So now we've got our circles, and before we erase the pencil, we're going to mark the center of each circle just so we know where we're still at when we need to go over the lines with marker. So now we've got those center points, we're going to erase all of the pencil. And so this is a basic tutorial of Metatron's cube where you don't keep the flower of life, although I actually often like to keep the flower of life just faintly in the background. I'm going to do another tutorial on how to do that. Alright, so next you're going to grab your ruler, and we're going to make some lines with our marker. So line up the top and bottom point on each of the circles that are jutting out in the angles. Sorry about my head being in the way. So the next thing we're going to do is make our first star tetrahedron. So just watch where I'm drawing and where I'm connecting these points. And now we're going to connect the outer points to make 6 lines on the outer edge of the geometry. Next we'll make our second star tetrahedron. There's my head again. So just again, watch where I'm drawing these lines. So this is where it starts to get a little bit more complicated, but just hang with me. So we're basically going to connect all of these outer points with all of these inner points with different lines. And you can see that there's 3 lines coming off of each point of the triangles. That's the most important part. And now we'll connect the outer lines of the inner star tetrahedron. And I'm just thickening these lines of that inner star. Alright, so there you have it. There is the base structure for Metatron's Q, one of my favorite geometries. And again, from here, you can take it and run with it. You can make some of the lines thicker, you can add some color, you can add paint, colored pencil, add back in the flower of life. It's really endless. So I'm gonna thicken up some lines. This is just my creative preference to make it kind of look a little bit three-dimensional with this outer star tetrahedron. All right, again, so there you have it. Again, you can really do anything that you want with this, so be creative, spend some time really like sitting with it. The best way to learn about sacred geometry is to draw it. So keep with it, and I'll see you guys next time.